The University of Toronto, along with all Ontario universities, is covered by the Freedom of Information and Protection of Privacy Act, or FIPA for short. This act supports access to university records and protection of privacy. But what does it have to do with your job as a TA or course instructor? As a TA, your decisions and actions around student information are covered by FIPA in at least 4 activities: how you handle student assignments, post grades, take attendance, and correspond with students. Assignments will have sensitive information like student names, student grades, and student numbers, which are all protected under FIPA. Letting students collect assignments from the front of the class leaves them easily accessible to anyone, and it's very hard to keep track of assignments when they're left out. Best practice at U of T is to ensure that assignments are handed out in a secure and orderly manner so that student work and evaluations never become visible to others. If Blackboard or another secure electronic media is unavailable for posting student grades, you can post grades on a paper copy in a public place. However, you should do whatever you can to minimize their exposure. One tip is to only use the last 4 digits of a student number to minimize the risk of students identifying each other's grades. Another thing you can do is minimize the time that the grades are up. You can do this by putting them up only a half hour before and a half hour after lecture. FIPA also covers sharing students' grades with a third party. Grades are private information that are covered under FIPA and cannot be shared with third parties without written consent from the student. If the attendance sheet includes full names and student numbers, then it's not okay to pass around. A better option would be to send around a list that only includes the student's surname and their initials. Instructors and students are advised to use their institutional email address. Email accounts issued by the university are more secure than other servers. So what if a student emails you from their Gmail or their Hotmail account? Well, you should think twice before replying. If the email contains sensitive information, then this communication should be done on the university server. Following U of T's privacy protection policies will help keep student information safe and keep you out of tricky situations.